Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden, and I'm so happy that you've joined me today. Today we're going to be working with small glassine bags. My bags are 6 inches by 3 inches. This is a perfect size to decorate a page. Sometimes we all find it hard to decorate a page. We're almost at a loss. What are we going to do with this page? How are we going to make this one look good? A simple glassine bag, yes, decorated up a little bit with a tag inside, is sometimes all that you need to make your page beautiful. With beautiful bags and tags that match and go with it, it becomes easy decorating a page. Let me show you. You could pop one right over here on a book page. You could pop one on a printed page. It looks fantastic. Here's a lavender one. Look at it on that blue page. Here's a lavender page, and you could just pop it on here, or you could pop it on the adjoining page. And then there's the blue one. Oh my goodness. You could even use it as a cover decoration. I invite you all to join me as I will show you step by step on how you can create yours. I have 2 of the glassine bags here. Now I chose to coffee dye mine, but you don't have to. You could use yours plain white if you like that look. The first thing that I want to do with my glassine bag is I want to ink it up. I have my tea dye distressed ink, and I'm going to be inking up the edges on my glassine bag. After my bag is all inked up, I have my timber brown StazOn, and I have my paragraph stamp. I want to just put a little bit of ink on here, and there. I just want the stamping on my bag to be here and there. That's what I want, just a little bit. Perfect. I still have that piece of tissue paper on my desk. I am loving using this tissue paper. It has beautiful gold polka dots on it, and I just want to rip. Oh, let's see here. I'm going to rip down this side here, and then I'm going to rip over here. So what I'm looking for is just a strip, basically. Maybe something like that. I think that will look great. Now I am going to use my glue stick to get this attached onto my bag. And then just lay my tissue in that glue, press it on. Now, I did not get over here, so I'm going to add a little bit more of my glue right there. But I really don't trust that to stay in place, especially over time in a journal with the pages coming and going and flipping and all of that. So I want to make sure my tissue paper stays stuck to my glassine bag. And yes, I'm going to use my white school glue. If this was an empty bottle, this much would be my school glue and this much would be my water. And I do mix water with the school glue, and then you have to shake it up. I love using a flat brush for this project. I apply my glue directly onto my tissue paper, and then with my dry brush, I just brush the edges of my tissue paper so that the edges will become glued to my bag. So there's not going to be any pulling up on the edges. And while I'm at it, I just go ahead and cover all of the tissue paper. It's much like using a napkin, but tissue paper is a little firmer. For this to dry, sometimes I use my bone folder and I just place it inside of my bag, and then I can just prop it up on something and it can dry. And that way, my glassine bag isn't accidentally glued shut. I had quite a few of scraps with that beautiful double-sided paper that we've been using. And my scraps happen to fit into my glassine bag. Now, if you don't have any scraps that fit into your glassine bag, you can definitely trim them so they will. I want to follow the glassine bag with my tag, so I want my tag to be the same as my glassine bag. I think it'll be simple enough to just cut it with the tag inside of the bag. I would like to round the corners on the bottom. I'll need to do a little inking on my tag. After inking up my tag on both sides, I'm going to place it inside of my bag here. It does fit perfectly. I love how this bag looks when it's completely dry. It looks like the tissue paper is just part of the bag. I have a little digital here, a little circle decoration. I have a doily. It's not coffee dyed. I have some lace that I have gathered on my machine. I'm thinking that it might be very pretty if we put it on top of the tag. So let's do that first. I'll be using my Surebonder high temp glue gun with just a little bit of glue. Let's pop it back in our bag just to see how it's going to look. I think it's really sweet. I have some sari silk from Crimson Heart Studios, and I ruffled this piece on my machine and I tied a bow in this one. I think I would like to add a little ruffle at the top where the lace is. I love the sari silk with the lace. So let's go back to our doily, and I'd like to glue it on about right here. And then my little accent piece about right here. I thought maybe I could put my bow about right there, twist the ends of my bow kind of around my circle. I have a little butterfly that I'm going to stick right here. And I have a little label that says perfume. Right here where the circles are, I think I'd like to add these very small brads. I'll use my foam for this to help me punch through the paper using my awl. I need to ink it up just a little bit. And then I'll slip my brad through the hole. I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Oh, I think that looks super cute. I'm thinking of putting it about right here. In my dish here, I have a couple of wax seals. I really thought this one might be pretty. And I have 3 bulb pins. I have some bling. I have some flat back pearls. I have a pearl bead. I think maybe the black bulb pin would look best. And I want to take my metallic color pen and accent the fern that's on this wax seal. So I'm just coloring the raised portion. I have a small hole punch, and I'd like to punch a hole in my wax seal. Now I can take my bulb pin, and I'm thinking I'll put this small bead on first, and then the wax seal, and I can pin this to my ruffle on the tag. Oh, I think that's a pretty dangle on there. Now we're going to need some more of the pearl accent, maybe right there at the top. And then I'm thinking a couple of these on the body of the butterfly. I think our first one turned out fantastic. I love that we have a little dangle on our tag. Let's do another one. This one, I have a ruffled sari silk. I don't know if we'll use it all, but this is what I've got together. Some more lace gathering, some trim, a sari silk bow, some extra sari silk, a butterfly, a little small tag with a piece of lace, and a label. So I already have my bag finished. I showed you how to do that. I haven't inked it up yet, but I have inked up my little tag. So let me take a moment and ink my bag up. Let's bring our tag in and put it inside our glassine bag. I added a little label right there. Ooh, that's pretty on there. I also have this we could lay down first. It picks up the flower color. And then we could pop this one on. Oh, I think that's what it needs. And then I was thinking we maybe need to have that lace right down here at the bottom. I don't know if I want the sari silk down there too. It might just make it too boxy. Although I could do a little bit like this and then put the lace down at the bottom. Ooh, I like that. Where do I want this bow? Do I want it at the very top or maybe over here at the side? Maybe right there. And then with our sewing trim, we'll put that down just like that. Oh, I like that. Now it needs a little bit of bling. I have a butterfly here, but I don't think I want to use it. I have my dish, and in my dish I have some little flowers we might want to add. That's pretty. Maybe one up here, right up there at the top. Oh, you can't see it. Right up there at the top. I think I need more than two, so let me grab some more. I also added a flat back pearl in the center of the bow. I thought we could do a blue one too. So this one's not covered yet, so let's see. Is this one dry? Oh, I think it will be just perfect. I do need to trim that piece of tissue paper that was over the edge and then ink it up just a little bit. Perfect. All right, so I'm going to take the tag out of this one and we're going to put it into this one. And then I have a little fussy cut right here I thought would be really sweet on there. I also have a white doily, and I actually think I want to leave the white doily white and pop my little fussy cut right on the top. Now some people might say, you're covering up your decoration. Not totally. You can still see the polka dots and you can still see the stamping. It's all about the layering. It's going to give you that look that you're after when you layer things. I have some sari silk here. I thought maybe right there. And I wasn't sure about this sari silk or this label. I just pulled it in. Maybe the sari silk at the top of the tag. Let's just get this glued down first. Now, do I want to just pop that bow there, or do I want to add a little bit of lace on the very bottom and then add the bow? Yeah, I think it might need a little brightening up right down here at the bottom. It looks like my bag is torn right there. So I think what I'll do is I'll use a little bit, I could use washi, or I could use a little bit of sari silk. And I think I might want to use some sari silk and just fix it. Just take a little piece and fix it. So I'm actually going to switch to Mark Glitter Glue. It'll give me more time to get it positioned where I want it before it will dry. More leeway. I'm going to cut off the excess. And there's my little Band-Aid, so to say. It'll fix that rip. All right, now let's put our tag in. I think I do want to add the sari silk on the top of the tag. Yeah, I think it looks real pretty in there. And then let's add our white sewing trim on there. Now, I thought we could add this as a dangle on here because I really think it would be cute. Let's give it a try. I also think this one needs some bling. Oh, that's pretty. With that very small hole punch, I'll need to punch a hole in this, and I think I want the label on top. That added a lot. You can really see them sparkling. I hope that you have gotten your inspiration to decorate a small bag and make a tag to match, to decorate a page and make it effortless. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, please give me a thumbs up. I invite you to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll see you there, guys. Bye now.